They say you're unmotivated, that you've lost the spark, that you're lazy or distracted. But the truth is this: you were never lazy. You were never distracted. You were simply disconnected from your mission. Because when a human being has a mission that lights their soul on fire, they don't need alarm clocks. They don't need pep talks. They don't chase discipline. Discipline becomes the byproduct of purpose. Look at every name history refuses to forget: Lincoln, Edison, Carnegie, Mandela, Ford, Jobs. They weren't motivated every day, but they were possessed by something bigger, something that didn't let them sleep, didn't let them settle. They had a mission, and a mission rewires your biology. Motivation is a feeling. Mission is an identity. An identity drives every choice you make when no one's watching. See, the world's been selling you dopamine, not destiny. Quotes, reels, short-lived bursts of hype. But hype fades. Hype dies in the face of rejection. Hype crumbles when the goal gets hard. What you need isn't more motivation. You need clarity so sharp it cuts through doubt. You need to wake up and remember who you are without the noise, without the likes, without the applause, without the opinion. Because the truth is, you were born to build, born to become, not to float in mediocrity, but to forge in fire. When Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times to create the light bulb, do you think he was motivated on the 412th try? Number. He was driven by vision. The man saw the end before the world ever believed it was possible. He didn't need cheers. He had a mission, and it dragged him through the dark. When Walt Disney was fired for lacking imagination, he didn't crawl away. He imagined a world no one else could see. He lived in it, breathed it, until one day the world had no choice but to catch up to his imagination. That's what a mission does. It makes reality bend around belief. So let me ask you something. Who are you when there's nothing to prove? Who are you when there's no paycheck, no applause, no one watching? That answer, that is where your mission begins. And once you find it, the world will try to pull you back into the fog, into comfort, into scrolling, into empty entertainment. But the ones who rise, they burn the bridge to comfort and walk into the unknown with conviction in their chest. Because purpose is not a path, it's a flame. It doesn't guide you gently, it consumes you completely. Clarity, belief, vision, discipline, action, resilience. That is the chain that builds destiny. But it starts with a decision, not to chase feelings, but to follow fire. So wake up early, not for motivation, but because you've got a world to change. Work when it's boring, because the mission didn't ask for your comfort. It asked for your commitment. Train your mind, feed your soul. Let the vision stretch you, break you, reforge you, because you were never made to be average. And deep down, you know that. The world doesn't need another person chasing motivation. It needs you, fully awakened, unstoppable, unshakable, unapologetically focused. So burn the excuses, silence the noise, remember who you are, and never ask for permission again. You don't need motivation, you need a mission. Now go live like it.